Okay, I need to tell you guys about a sign that I received from the universe that fully convinced me to write the book that I've been literally putting off for years. This story truly is crazy, so just bear with me. So I've wanted to write a book for a long time, like 5 years, long time, but I have so much fear and doubt around doing this that I just keep pushing it off. Recently, though, the urge has been stronger, almost like there's something in me that's been just screaming, like it's time to just freaking do it. Now, typically when I'm feeling unsure about something, I'll ask the universe for a sign. And there's many different ways that you can do this, but the way that I do it is I sit in silence and I sit in a meditation and I ask a question directly, and then I wait to see what image pops into my head. Typically, it's an animal, a random animal, like an elephant or a giraffe, something that I wouldn't see every day. But typically, every time I do this, I will receive the sign and then I'll start to second guess it. I'll be like, oh, pictures, videos of animals, they're everywhere. This is probably just a coincidence. Well, last Sunday, I had my first public speaking gig, and this made me really excited about taking steps in my career, and the idea of a book started popping up again. So, like usual, I sat down and I asked the universe a question. I said, is writing a book the right next step for me to take in my career? Please show me a sign if this is the right next step for me to take. And for some reason this time I said, and make it undeniable. Now, this has never happened before, but I had two things come to mind immediately. I had an elephant and a blue butterfly, and I was back and forth on, is it the elephant, is the blue butterfly? I don't know. And I just heard something in my mind that was like, it's both. And I was like, okay, I guess it's both. Now, usually when I ask for a sign, I ask for it and then I just try to forget about it just to let the universe bring it to me, because I feel like that makes it a little bit more real when you're not searching for it, but you allow it to come to you. Now, here's where it gets weird. My husband had no idea that I asked for a sign. He knows that I do this and he even asks for signs now too, but he had no idea that I had done it in this particular instance. And that night we got home after having a really long day, and it was Sunday, we had the week ahead, and when we got home, he looked at me and he was like, I am so exhausted. It was like 6 or 7 p.m. He was like, I just want to get in bed and I want to watch something dumb like Madagascar. The movie Madagascar. And I just kind of laughed because I was like, that's super random, but you know what? I'm super exhausted. That sounds like fun. Let's do it. So we start the movie. And in the first few minutes, I see something very interesting. There is, if you're not familiar with the movie, it's about animals escaping from the zoo and ending up in Madagascar. But the movie starts with them at the zoo. And there's no actual elephant character in the movie, but in the background of a mural, when they're at the zoo, there is an elephant. And immediately I thought, okay, but it's an animal movie, right? Of course there's an elephant. That doesn't mean that this is a sign. Except that ended up being the only elephant in the entire movie. And then, I kid you not, but toward the very end of a movie, a blue butterfly randomly appears in a scene. Just one blue butterfly in the whole movie. One elephant, one blue butterfly in the same movie that my husband randomly suggested on the same day that I asked for a sign. And let me tell you, that felt pretty freaking undeniable. So I started my book writing class today, and yes, I'm still nervous, and yes, the fear and the doubt is still very much there, but I also feel so much more confident than I ever have because I feel that support from the universe. So if you have been waiting for the universe to give you a sign, ask for it. Ask for it directly, ask for it to be undeniable, and then wait and see what comes through. It might take a few hours, maybe even a few days or weeks. And sometimes the sign doesn't come, and that is a sign too. Learning to communicate directly with the universe has been one of the biggest blessings in my life. It has helped me each and every step of the way on my journey, and every single time I follow that guidance and I follow those signs, things turn out better than I can even imagine. So I'm so excited to see where this takes me. So ask for the signs. Seriously, you won't regret it and you will get your answer either way.